Next week is 11th of June, and it's International Day for long-time anarchist prisoners. Anarchist prisoners who have like sentences of more than 10 years of prison. And yeah, this is a very old Anarchist International Day. It's already 20 years ago. So I wanted to show you a video of an action we did in the first International Anarchist Action Day for long-term prisoners. Back then it was actually a day for Jeffrey Lewis, but eventually when Jeffrey Lewis was released, it was made an International Day for all long-term anarchist prisoners. But yeah, I will show you the video, because this is a video about action which I'm still, even 20 years ago, I'm very happy about. It happened in the United States Embassy in Moscow. This is a 40-second video, not very good quality, because it was posted online already 20 years ago, when the video quality was pretty not so good. So basically what we did is that we painted letters Free Jeff Lewis, the wall of US Embassy in Moscow. It's actually a very guarded spot. It's also next to the White House, where is the Russian government building. So it's in the area of all this kind of very tightly guarded things. Everyone painted two letters. All together, like people were painting maybe 10 or 15 seconds, and we ran away, and we managed to get away even though there was a guard doing a tour. We saw that the guard, but he was walking like 200 to 300 meters from us, but we decided to go anyway because we thought that there is not enough distance. And we were right, he didn't manage to catch any of us. And it was so guarded place that when we were just like hanging there, it would have raised some suspicion if we were there waiting for a too long time. And funny thing is actually that these letters were maybe like 4 or 5 years, because they were buffed, they were cleaned, but pretty badly. So actually the graffiti was visible like in this US Embassy wall like 4 or 5 years. But anyway, yeah, the action day is coming. Now it's, of course, one of the important people is Marius, another prisoners from that era. That era, they were actually no long-term anarchist prisoners in Russia. They were in the United States. Jeffrey Lewis was originally given a 23 years sentence for pretty small, radical environmentalist direct action. He was just torching 3 SUV machines, but he was given like 7 years for each of them, altogether like 23 years of prison, which was, of course, pretty outrageous sentence, and just aim was to scare all the anarchists of doing anything. But eventually, after 10 years, he was released, and since then there has been campaigning, for example, for Marius. But now there are also like anarchist long-term prisoners in Russia, especially there are anti-war prisoners who are in danger of receiving like 20-25 years sentences. There is court starting for the Tumen case prisoners. There is a fundraising attempt going on. Also by the supporting campaign of anarchists in Siberia, who are accused of forming some underground anarchist organization. They might be going down for prison for a very long time. Also Ruslan Siddiqui, anti-war direct action prisoners, is now in the danger of facing a life sentence. And also Alexei Roshkov, anti-war prisoners from Yekaterinburg, might be facing a very long prison sentence. Just you can check my YouTube, and there is a link for the support page of this year's Action Day, so you can know about these cases and support these prisoners in their struggle.